There are significant changes that take place in the relationship between children and their parents during the course of life. At the outset, obviously, the parents have to provide for their children in every way, with food, shelter, clothing, and lots of tender loving care. But slowly, as the child becomes an adolescent and then a young adult, the parents are less and less responsible for the child and more responsible to them as they become adults. And with the passing of time, parents grow older and need more care, and one might say that the tables are turned. The adult son or daughter who was responsible to their parents now are becoming more and more responsible for them, as their day-to-day needs can't be met independently. To understand better the challenges that arise when adult sons and daughters have to care for those who are aging in our families, we reflected together as an eparchy. We did this in a special setting, which was part of a preparation for the Third Extraordinary General Assembly of the Synod of Bishops. The results of that consultation were presented in what is referred to as the Instrumentum Laboris. From the very first years of a person's existence, the family is the place of transmission and learning of values such as brotherhood, loyalty, love for truth and work, and respect, and solidarity between generations, not to mention the art of communication and a sense of joy in living. The family is the privileged place to live out and promote the dignity and rights of man and woman. The family, founded on marriage, is the place for the integral formation of a country's future citizens. Not only did we pray for the success of the Synod when we were asked by the Holy Father to pray for this, but we were able to share with each other the fruit of our thoughts on care for the elderly. For instance, questions arose about, technical ones, about the government's admittance policy, where a spiritual component is maybe not treated as important as other aspects or areas of care. And when that happens, we learned of the challenges of maintaining, say, a faith-based care home for people who have practiced their Catholic faith all their lives, but face not having now the basics of their faith addressed to them so easily anymore. Providing these elderly people with the sacraments, prayers before and after meals, prayers during the day, and quite simply, but very importantly, providing a faith-based care, it's becoming increasingly more challenging. Quite frankly, it's a tragedy when people are on the doorstep of eternity and there is no one to pray with them, or for them, or comfort them. They may have forgotten their names or the names of their families, but often they remember very well the prayers that they learned as a child. Yet another powerful witness comes to mind. A man witnessed, actually evangelized us, when he shared about how he and his wife offered their home to nearly 100 foster children over the past several decades. These children in many cases had special physical needs. It was difficult to bring them to church, though, because the church was not designed to accommodate people with special needs. To the extent that a parish is not able to support the family then, facing these specific challenges, it becomes frustrating, to say the very least. We need to appreciate how this couple has encountered Christ in these children that they are caring for. So we can meet Jesus then in them as well. These people offer a transforming message of mercy towards others. Then the righteous will answer him, saying, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? And when did we see you a stranger and welcome you, or naked and clothe you? And when did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?" And the king will answer them, "Truly, I say to you, As you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers, you did it to me. We need to appreciate better how faith-based care facilities and homes, these are powerful places of encounter with Christ, so that we can meet Jesus there as well, in these people. Through the intercession and the tender compassion of the Mother of God, may you find the grace needed to evangelize one another in your words and deeds of compassion and mercy.